Welcome back. This is Chapter 5th, The 100 Dresses Part First, written by Al Bessar Esther. And now I'm going to explain page number 65 to you. So here we go. Waited for Wanda to have some fun with her, and she just hadn't come. So on the other day, that is on Wednesday, they decided to wait for Wanda Petronsky so that they could have some fun on that day. But unfortunately for them, she did not come. She didn't turn up. Or they often waited for Wanda Petronsky to have fun with her, and that was not the only occasion that they waited for her to have fun, but they quite often used to wait for her so that they could have a little fun with her. Wanda Petronsky, most of the children in room 13 didn't have names like that. Or they had names easy to say like Thomas, Smith or Allen. Okay, so in room number 13, that is in their class, there was no peculiar name than that of Wanda Petronsky, and they thought her name was most uncommon, most unusual in the entire class. Or there in their class, they had easy names, the names that were easy to pronounce, names like Thomas, Smith, Allen. There was one boy named Bounce, Willie Bounce, and people thought that was funny, but not funny in the same way that Petronsky was. And there was one boy in their class named Bounce, that is Willie Bounce, and they thought that was quite funny, but even this name seemed less funnier when they compared it to Wanda Petronsky. That is, they found Wanda's name most uncommon, most funny in the class. Wanda didn't have any friends. She came to school alone and went home alone. Wanda didn't have any friends since she hardly spoke to anyone, since she hardly mixed with others, so she was not having any friends there in school. She came to school all alone and in the same manner went back home without a friend. That is, without a friend giving her a company. She always wore a faded blue dress that didn't hang right, and she always wore the same faded blue dress, that is, the blue dress that lost its color and became lighter in color due to repeated or regular washing. Even this blue dress didn't fit her well. It was clean, but it looked as though it had never been ironed properly. Though it was clean, it was regularly washed, but it had never been ironed. Not ironed properly. She didn't have any friends, but a lot of girls talked to her, though she was not having any friends in particular, but there were a lot of girls that talked to her. Sometimes they surround her in the schoolyard as she stood watching the little girls play hopscotch on the worn-out ground. Sometimes these girls surrounded her in the schoolyard as she stood watching the little girls play hopscotch, a kind of game on the worn, that is rough, hard ground. Wanda, Peggy would say in a most courteous manner, as though she were talking to Miss Mason. So Wanda, that is Peggy. Peggy would call Wanda most politely, most respectfully, as though she were talking to Miss Mason or their class teacher. Wanda, she would say, giving one of her friends a nudge, tell us how many dresses did you say you had hanging up in your closet? And as she called, she would give a nudge, a gentle push to one of her friends and ask her in a ridiculous manner, in a mocking way, how many dresses she said she had hanging in her closet, in her wardrobe. So this is all for now. Thank you.